Okay, hey everyone, here we are for the first return video of HlGHFAT, the Jett, the level 200 Jett that I made, geez, about 2 years ago now. That really makes me feel old. But yeah, so this was a character that I made when the Jett first came out. I did a 20 episode Let's Play Jett series of it. If you're interested, the playlist is on the channel somewhere. I'll provide a link to it in the description down below probably. And yeah, so the Jett has been completely redone in the last update, where the skills look completely different, and yeah, it's no longer comparable to a Corsair, apart from the fact that it still uses a gun and it still has rapid fire as its main bossing skill. So yeah, here's some of the gear that I've moved across from Erasers to the Jett, and unfortunately it doesn't have a 2mm buffed range, but as you can see I'm missing a pocket slot, the totems, being the the best totems you can get. These ones are the old ones, so you're not getting the most stats. Android, attack heart, ghost ship badge, or an emblem. So it's if I were to be on this character longer, yes, I'd put them all together. But really, I just moved all the gear that I could across from Erasers that would be beneficial. I moved all my link skills, and yeah, so as you can see, the secondary weapon has changed into a fist instead of being a core, and I've moved the Fafnir Zaleska from low fat to high fat, and it'll probably just stay on there for now, or if I find a reason to move it back. So yeah, just the gear that I've moved from Erasers, a lot of it has percent all stat and percent dex. There's some percent luck in there, but really it's not really affecting it that much, as you can see, because there's a high amount of dex. I've got over 11k buffed dex, so that's pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, so a lot of the gear has 2 lines of all stat or 9% all stat, 9% dex, which is what I've been aiming for in the $25 budget series that I've been doing. And yeah, the gun and the secondary weapon do not have bonus potential, so therefore I could have some extra attack in there. So this character could easily have over a 2mm range when buffed, if I just spent some money on it to get some extra attack. But it's not really a character that I'd really look to go back to, because after playing on something as mobile and just fun as a Xenon, not that I'm putting this class down by any means, like I'll come back at the end and have a full summary of what I thought. It is a fun class, but I mean, in terms of, it would be a big impact for me to step back from what I've been doing on the Xenon to go and do it on the Jett, because I really wouldn't be able to do the same stuff on the Jett to an extent. So yeah, but as you can see, this is just some of the gear. It hasn't really changed that much on Erasers, so it's stuff you've all probably seen before. The rack mask and the branch nose were my old equips that are tagged with HlGHFAT, funnily enough, because that's when I first got them, when I was playing this character. But those live on my mule Xenons now, and unfortunately I couldn't trade over my 30% dex face accessory, or eye accessory, whichever one it is. But yeah, so there is a fair amount of gear that is beneficial towards it. It's fortunate that I remained with pirate gear on the Xenon, which is really my main intention. So like, I always wanted to be able to come back and do stuff on these characters, the Jett, the Corsair, the Mechanic, if anything really happened to them. I know Mechanics went through a sort of update, but not as major as what the Jetts went through. They pretty much had their whole past rewritten, whole new quest storyline, whole new meaning to what they are, and I think it really needed it in terms of having its own uniqueness to it, because people would just criticize it, saying, oh, it's just a GMS exclusive character that's pretty much a rehashed version of a Corsair, a reskinned version that does exactly the same skills. So it no longer has 8 legs Eastern, it just has rapid fire and some other skills. But yeah, let's get into the dojo run.